What's going on, everybody? RJ Ochoa here from SB Nation's bloggingtheboys.com. Hope all is well wherever you are. We hope you're happy, safe, healthy, and I trust that you're excited. Look, I was just trying to enjoy Manchester United playing their first Premier League match of the season. As I look up, it's the 37th minute. We're still at a 0-0 draw, but I couldn't do that because some massive big-time news with the Dallas Cowboys. Zack Martin officially back. The holdout, the saga, all of it is officially over in the rear view mirror. Now, reports came out on Monday afternoon about 2:30, 2:20-ish Central Standard Time that Martin and the Cowboys have agreed to terms on a reworked deal. Zack Martin gets a pay raise, a bump up to $18 million in terms of his salary over each of the next 2 years. And both of those years, according to ESPN, both of those salaries for those years are fully guaranteed. Here's the thing. This is a win-win for everyone. I do not want to hear about how this is a loss for the Cowboys or anything like that. There is only one player on this roster better at what they do than Zack Martin, and his name is Micah Parsons. Zack Martin is one of, and this is not an exaggeration, this is not a hyperbole, Zack Martin is one of the very best football players in the National Football League, and so that the Cowboys are now able to retain his services. And I don't know that any of us thought this was ever going to not work out this way, but that he is officially back is a win-win. It's a win for Zack Martin that he gets a pay raise. He was, making about $14 million over each of the next 2 years, and now he's making more money. And now the next 2 years are fully guaranteed. I understand that the Cowboys already had this player. This just so happens to be a future Hall of Famer, but that they already had this player under contract. And I understand the misguided take of, well, he's under contract. He signed a contract. He has to fulfill his contract. NFL teams don't fulfill or sign their contracts all the time, making sure there's not a goal here in the United match. But so Zack Martin recognized he had a moment and a point of leverage, and he took it. We have seen the Cowboys over the course of this entire offseason, from the moment the Cowboys lost to the 49ers, we have seen them become very proactive with different deals. They brought back players we liked, like Leighton Vander Esch and Donovan Wilson. They traded for players we wanted to see them add, like Brandon Cooks and Stephon Gilmore. Even since training camp began, the Cowboys handed out a $97 million contract to Trayvon Diggs, the extension to Trayvon Diggs. They got an extension done with Malik Hooker, and this Zack Martin thing did kind of pop up a little bit out of nowhere, but it took them really not even a month to kind of take care of things and make sure that one of the very best players on their team is fully, totally, and completely satisfied. There was a tweet I really liked, if we're still calling them tweets, from Michael Gelkin of the Dallas Morning News, because in case you did not see it, I'm going to put this up on the screen again. He's getting $18 million over the next 2 years, Zack Martin is. That is not Quentin Nelson money. That is not $20 million over the next 2 years. And I'm not doing the super optimistic thing here, but this is Michael Gelkin's tweet. Cowboys right guard Zack Martin's holdout would not have ended today if he insisted on being compensated as the NFL's top guard, which he is widely viewed to be. He and Cowboys resolved dispute because of willingness to find middle ground. This is the part that I really like. Martin is still a bargain, just less of one. Zack Martin, again, if you pull up a list, Google one, find one. We've written about 1 million of them at Blog on the Boys. Zack Martin is, in fact, widely regarded to be the best interior offensive lineman in the NFL. And the fact that he's not being paid that way means he is a bargain. You're just having to pay a little bit more than you were. So that great deal is still a very good deal. And look, I understand why some people would say, oh, well, this just teaches people that if you hold out, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Quit worrying about precedent. Quit worrying. In fact, I'm going to put that up here. Stop caring about precedent. You know what the precedent that I care about is? If you are one of the very best players in franchise history, you will get taken care of if you're still playing at that level, which Zack Martin absolutely still is. And to put the win-win thing up here, it's actually a win-win-win. This is the Michael Scott, conference room, oh, well, how do we do win-win-win? Let's do that one, whatever. This is a win for Zack Martin, and that he gets paid more money. This is a win for the Dallas Cowboys, and then Zack Martin is now back on their team. This is a win for the Dallas Cowboys, and that they don't have to pay him premium, absolute top of the market money. And this is a win for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to say it again. And that Zack Martin is now back on their team. The Dallas Cowboys have one of the best rosters in the NFL. The Dallas Cowboys are a Super Bowl contender. Cowboys, Super Bowl, whatever, miss me with it. They are a Super Bowl contender. And not that there was ever any doubt about this again, but now they have one of the very best players in the NFL back on their Super Bowl roster level team. And more specifically, they have that player at a position where they are weaker. They need Zack Martin. Zack Martin knew that. He weaponized that. It worked. He got what he wanted to a degree. The Cowboys got what they wanted to a degree. Win, 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 win. So congratulations to Zack Martin. Congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations to all of us. If I had a medal, I would hand it out. I'm just going to put it on you right. Just put it on right there. We survived the Zack Martin holdout. Congratulations to everyone. We did it.